So with these battery icons,
What battery icons?
Oh,
they
those
look like
are
batteries.
those are spy glasses.
Oh,
They are not batteries. I assure you.
it was 27. It was 27, 6'8". LeBron James. I plugged all this in last night.
Man, I got age 6 years, bro.
Crazy, ain't it?
Alrighty. Is anyone not ready to begin? Oh, I'd love to hear the sound of that. Okay. Welcome to Cardinal Adventures actual play of Age of Ashes, session 73. In the previous session, Kaiser and Dama, long story short, came to realize that Leshka Drolek had hidden the truth for a very unfortunate reason, and Norgabur was the one to bring the truth to the light. Pretty ironic if you know anything about Norgabur. Norgabur essentially explained to Kaiser that the reason why him, and technically Bulat, could never ascend to godhood is because they are the grandchildren of Shaylin herself. Leshka Drolek is one of many daughters of Shaylin. And Kaiser and Bulat are the grandchildren. With this knowledge, Norgabur only was able to bring this to the light because the final contract, or one of the contracts that is actually out for Leshka herself from Shaylin. And that's where we're picking things up. As we are in that room, if you remember, you guys are in a room of darkness, where you feel like you're in a void, where you can sense one another's presence, but you don't know where you're at, or you don't know where each other are, if that makes sense. It's just voices echoing about. As Norgabur will say, Kaiser, I know you've learned a great deal in such a short time, but I wouldn't offer a contract to slay your own mother if I wasn't going to sweeten it myself. Should you slay your mother with the combined efforts of Bulat, it will be rid of her divine tie to the material and the plane of heaven, meaning that you could ascend as you would replace her essence. However, Bulat would have to sacrifice his ability to become a long-living mortal for your ability to become a god. No need to make a decision with great haste. Talk it over with your brother, and you know how to contact me. Simply call my name. And with that, you feel Kaiser and Dama, you feel yourself get ripped out of this void as you're pushed out of the room and the door closes and seals as you guys are back in the hallway.
Are we alone? Is Kaiser's mother here?
No, Leshka is inside of that room.
I'll just look to Kaiser.
Kaiser is standing there thinking with his head down. Let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as you guys take about 5-10 minutes, make your way back. It is 8:48 in the evening, the 17th of Serenith, 4720. As you guys make your way back to the penthouse, or the very nice establishment on the upper levels of the inn within Promise. As the four of you meet again.
You need a drink, Kaiser? I need a drink.
I'll pass. Thanks, though.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Bulot, make a perception check. And Naoma, too. Make a perception check. As both of you can tell, Kaiser seems in deep thought, and you guys have been together for quite a while now. And you know that Kaiser is in a mode where he knows he has to make a weighted decision. Like, you guys can pretty much read his closed off feeling, like he's trying to close off feelings, but it's pretty much near impossible to hide him from you guys specifically. You guys can pretty much feel the burden on his shoulders. You don't know what the burden is, though.
So we get in here. Good news.
Hey, Bull.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Leshka Drolek? Honestly.
Well, don't hate her. Don't love her, obviously. Just she is who she is. So
Would you kill her if you had the chance?
if it came down to it, yeah.
If you had to, or if you wanted to?
If I had to. I don't really want to kill her, but if I have to, then yeah.
Would you redeem her if you had the chance?
You know, before coming here, I would have said no, but if the opportunity grants itself, then I think I'd probably help. Only if you would do it with me. Or only if you will want to.
I've learned a bit of revelations moments ago.
As you see Dama taking a large drink.
I'm pouring myself a very large, tall glass.
So, Leshka Drolek, on a family tree starting from the bottom, going on up, is our mother. And as you go up on the family tree, Shaylin's right above her.
Or are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah.
Bull's baffled, kind of putting his head down, pondering.
It's a hell of a way to learn, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right. Doesn't feel right. It makes sense, but
Yeah, it does make sense. Looking back on things.
you want to know who I learned that from?
Who?
Norgaber. I asked if you felt any ill will towards Leshka because he has a hit or a contract to kill her placed out by Shaylin. So, in essence, our grandmother wants to kill our mother. But she can't do it herself, so she placed the hit out.
This is one screwed up family.
And on top of that,
Here's to that.
if we concede to the idea of committing to the contract on Leshka, and I would ascend to demigod status, but you would lose.
No. Norgaber said he could find a way if you were to replace, because if you killed her, her divine essence is up for grabs. That divine essence, essentially what he told you is that he could show you how to basically bind that divine essence to you because it's up for grabs, which would allow you to ascend from demigodhood to straight up godhood.
Oh, fuck.
But you would trade Bulat's ability to live a longer, basically a legend's life, and he would live the life of a standard mortal. That's the trade.
Mm. Kaiser explains that to Boyle.
It's always a catch, huh?
Always a catch.
Well, my stance from earlier never hasn't changed. If that's the goal that you seek, I'll do everything I can to help. Just as long as you as long as you look down upon or help your great nieces and nephews.
Thanks, Bull. Thanks, Dama, Naoma.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I've been lied to recently, or I guess all my life, no, there's at least 3 people that I can count on this plane of existence. I feel like it'd be too easy. It'd be wrong. Just go with the idea of slaying our mother to obtain power.
Yeah,
Feels wrong. It sounds wrong.
kind of messed up.
Of course, I'd like to. I wouldn't mind striking her in the face a couple of times, but not in this way. Not for that outcome. I feel like you. If there's a possibility of her being redeemed, then so be it. I think we can go the path of redemption. I'll just find my own way. Eventually, I guess. When all this is said and done, I'll just wait or do it my fucking self. We've been doing that pretty much our entire lives anyway.
Yeah.
What does Naoma make of all this?
At this point, I feel like it's really hard to surprise Naoma anymore with all the the big info that they keep dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, oh, damn, they're the grandchildren of Shaylin, but he's just there with them, and Naoma will say, "Well, whatever your decision, you can count on me to help. At least after all, you've done so much for me in return."
What about Dama? After taking his heavy sips, we'll call.
Yeah,
Does Dama have anything to say?
Nothing but pride for Kaiser. But I say nothing. Just smile.
Okay. Unless there's anything else you guys want to do before bed, I'm assuming you guys will rest for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As we come to the dawn of the following day, 6 a.m., as Naoma, you hear a knocking sound. You look around, and there's no one else is woken up by this sound that would have clearly woken up anyone else in this party. And you hear, sorry, I figured that was the most familiar sound for you. As you hear the voice of Nudix, he goes, "Good morning, you told me to check in with you. It's been a week. How are things?"
Bit early in the morning, but things have, for the most part, proceeded smoothly, albeit with some major turn of events, I guess you could say.
For the better?
I can't necessarily say for the better, or making things more complicated.
And how has this affected your mental state? You still feel mentally intact?
My mental state has been fairly for the better, albeit I'm more concerned for the mental state of that of Kaiser and Bulatz.
All right, well, I was also checking in early with you this morning, earlier than I would have normally called, because I couldn't help but notice the portals here in Alcetta's ring. I was gazing upon them, and it seems... are you aware of any demiplane connected to the Alcetta's ring by chance?
The character, do I?
You do. Menkari informed you of this.
Which demiplane was?
Well, you guys know there's a demiplane attached to Alcetta's ring, and it's part of the Anima Invocation.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I will say, well, from what I've been told, there is a demiplane connected to Alcetta's ring. I don't know much of the details, just that it's part of... what's it called again?
The Anima
The Anima
Invocation?
Invocation, yeah. I was role-playing that.
Okay, my bad.
No, you're good.
Interesting indeed. Well, should things go back asswards and things aren't going well, simply just shout my name in your mind, and I will close the portals here in Isgur to ensure that nothing can come through. If you believe that all is going to be lost in your future journeys, just know that I have a emergency turn-off switch if need be.
I appreciate that. It's nice knowing there's some sort of fail-safe. I'll be sure to let you know should anything go awry. Again, I appreciate it.
Of course. Sorry if I awoke you.
Please, I was already awake. Just wasn't expecting a call this early, like I said.
Tell the others I say hi, and I hope to see you all as soon as possible. Well, not as soon as possible. As soon as convenient.
Be good to catch up. You said a lot has happened since we last saw each other.
The life of an adventurer.
Never a dull moment.
I'll leave you be.
Alright. Take care, Nudix.
And you feel the presence leave you. As Dama, you wake up. And you see Naoma getting prepared for the day.
You're up early. Couldn't sleep.
Just naturally up this early. Conditions, I guess you could say.
Gotcha.
I have some news, but I'll wait for the other two to wake up.
Is it good news? We need some good news.
It's reassurance.
Almost on cue, the two of them wake up to you two, speaking to one another.
Actually, Kaiser ain't there.
Oh.
He's not.
No.
Okay. You want Bulat to go first, or you want to address Kaiser's missingness? Jordan, you want to go? Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Oh, no. Bulat can go first.
Okay. Bulat, you awaken to Naoma and Dama speaking to one another.
Morning.
Hey.
What you guys talking about?
I've just got some reassuring news from Nudix. I'd tell the whole party, but it appears one of us is missing.
Oh, gods.
Yeah.
Didn't see where he went.
Where is Kaiser?
Kaiser is on the roof, doing something he
okay.
hasn't done in a long time.
Doing some painting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right, make me an art lore check. Haven't seen one of those in a minute, man.
All right.
An art lore check. He's a little rusty. That's all right.
Getting better.
No, I'm just kidding. No, he's fine. He's fine. As long as you're not trying to do like a fucking Picasso, you're fine.
No.
What
It's
are you
art of the,
painting? Just the
Promise.
of promise. Okay, yeah.
You know, you have a log of every single place.
Landscape.
Yeah.
Landscapes. As you go to paint, every time I see the picture of promise, I just want to say, "There's a Titan in the wall." Every time I see it,
Oh my god.
Oh
they're
my
in the
God.
walls. No, so there are no Titans in the wall. As he goes to paint promise and its glory, make a will save for me, Kaiser. You fail. As you finish your painting, you kind of let out a nice sigh as you see your painting, or as you look at your painting, all of the roofs made of gold begin to rust. The buildings begin to collapse in your painting as you see the painting literally transform or start to have the effects of what looks like the effects that fell upon Breach Hill, as you see fire and ice and acid and gusts of wind that literally tear the buildings apart. And as you see the scene start to like really come to what looks like a cataclysmic end, you are interrupted by Bulat. As we'll say, I'm assuming he'd be the one to think about you being on the roof first.
Yeah.
And Bulat kind of lets out like, "Hey, are you okay?" And it kind of like snaps you out of the vision, and you look back to the painting after Bulat catches your attention, and it's back to the way you painted it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're fine. Trying to do this shit again as he points at the painting. Still not quite feeling.
Next time you up, just wake me up. You can play my cello.
Yeah, it's just painting ain't the same anymore. Doesn't mean the same. I don't know. Doesn't feel the same.
It will be hard to paint after learning what you learned.
Mm-hmm. Even the person that taught me how to do it. Well, you know.
Yeah. I understand. Well, Naoma has some news for us.
Okay.
As Kaiser wraps up his materials and considers a new hobby for the future. He makes his way down. You guys make your way back into the room.
All right. Just a big revelation. A lot of those lately.
No worries. It's nothing as major as anything you've been discovering lately. You remember how there was a demiplane connected to... Okay, now I actually forgot the name of it again.
Alcetta's ring.
Alcetta rings.
Alcetta's ring. Correct?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, it seems Nudix also discovered it, and after informing him what we know of, he said, should anything go wrong on our end, he would be able to close the portal to the demiplane as a failsafe. Just a bit of reinsurance, I guess you could say.
Nothing wrong being safe, but contingency plans bleed a lack of confidence.
What?
But I can respect it. Don't plan on needing it, though.
Of course. I doubt any of us are. But should anything actually go wrong, Nudix is our failsafe. That was it. Like I said, nothing major.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the plan now?
Are you guys asking as a GM or asking me, or are just role playing still?
I mean, I was kind of asking it towards like the party in general.
Well, then go ahead. Role playing.
Well, I think we all unanimously agree on redeeming Leshka. So we'll be going with the Animus Invocation. And also, before we get to that, we'll be redeeming her. And helping her rekindle her relationship with her mother.
All right. I'll provide some assistance, albeit my skills are more combat oriented.
Yeah.
Vidala could offer some insight.
Dama.
You muted, brother? Oh.
He died.
Oh,
He went back to sleep. It's too early in the morning for him, bro.
Yeah, he's like, nah, man, I'm good.
All right. Can you hear me?
We
Yeah.
can now.
Okay, so what was the last thing that was said? Because it's been like quiet for a while for me.
So they essentially Naoma gave
The
the
last-
news.
Sorry, the last I heard, Kaiser was coming downstairs from painting.
Yeah, so Naoma gave the news about Nudix, and and then Kaiser said, "Well, I think we're all unanimously in agreement that we're gonna try and redeem Leshka." And Naoma said, "I don't really have many skills to help do that. I think Dama has some insight on that."
Thank you. I don't know the exact way to redeem someone. I'm kind of new at this. Honestly, I just figured we'd just play by ear. We offered it to them. She obviously wants it. The hard part is trying to convince,
No argument.
yeah,
To give up the
that-
contract. I
correct.
forget what the requirements were.
I believe he wanted someone else. I think it was you. Or
He wanted the sister of. He wanted who he knew as.
Sybil?
I forget. I forget how to pronounce Sybil's cousins.
Ed Lara.
Edlara, yeah.
not Edlara. Hold on. God dang it. Hold on.
Tandra Lara. Taryn
Taryn Lara.
Taryn Lara. Okay.
Yeah, Taryn
Yeah.
Lara.
He wanted who he knew as Taryn Lara to be resurrected because he lost one of his strongest disciples. I believe that's what he said. It's just, I guess, a disturbance in the power balance of gods and their followers.
There's always a disturbance.
Yeah. So, Fei Yinla.
Mhm.
Okay.
That was the woman you knew as Taryn Lara. And Tomo.
All right.
The woman who nursed you guys' wounds back in Jean Marais.
So, we'd have to
go and kill somebody else. Is that really an option?
No, we have to kill anyone
recover her
else
body and bring her back.
to get her remains, and we'd have to have you resurrect her. But she's been dead for a while.
Not a concern. Not a concern for resurrection at this level.
Oh,
At
that's
this
good.
level, literally, someone could be dead for like up to a year. In terms of resurrecting someone, let me double check that, but I'm like 95% sure on that. The resurrect ritual.
It's in chat. It does not matter. It says we just need a lot of secondary casters.
Yeah, it does not matter how long ago the target died. Yep.
Fuck. Holy fuck.
Yep.
Hey, resurrection's a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
16
level,
secondary casters.
Yes, requires a lot of people.
Yeah, we can find those.
That's really not a concern.
Yeah.
All right. Kaiser will Can we walk through the all set of rings? Or would we have to cast teleport?
No, Alcetta's ring is at Menkari's lair.
Right, so I guess Kaiser will start casting.
You guys would commit to the anima invocation, which would open up the demi-plane.
Right, so yeah, Kaiser will start casting teleport.
To where?
Breachill. We have to get her remains.
I mean, you guys can just go through the door at Menkari's lair and then just go through back to the ring.
You just said that would start the.
Oh no! The anima invocation would start would bring you to the demi-plane. To get to the demi-plane, you have to cast anima invocation.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, so we can thread back through there.
Much, yeah, you guys can just use it.
Okay.
Yeah, then we'll do that.
So you guys are spending pretty much the day to travel, come back, do the ritual, yada yada yada. How long does it take at 10th level? I'm assuming the cast time is the same, one day.
I assume so, but let me just double check. Yeah,
1 day. Okay, so we'll say this is you're spending.
I think it's always
day.
1 day. It just changes on
day.
Gold amount.
Yeah. I'll say that Menkari is more than happy to. I wouldn't say more than happy. I assume you'd explain the situation if you had questions, but he's pretty much giving you full access to funds. So he would give you his blessing on this as long as you're willing to explain the whole situation and what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Are you you're not trying to hide anything from Menkari?
No, no point at this time. We know everything he's doing, so.
Okay. All right. So yeah, if that's the case, then he's more than happy to provide funding. Because this is a very expensive spell at 10th level.
I'll actually ask him. If your horde starts depleting, do you lose power?
I do. But for you, I will do it.
Can we just borrow some funding? Like, from the nation?
Funding will come from my horde. I will not take it from Promise.
Okay.
How much weaker would that make you?
I'm still strong enough to take on most of you in a one-on-one. As you, Kaiser, make a both religion check from Dama and Kaiser.
All right. This is blind, I assume?
No, because we open.
Okay.
Oh. Yeet. 45.
Okay. As both of you know, it would take him from level 23 to 21.
That's a lot of fucking gold. Yeah.
Yes. So the cost is... Let me see. I'm trying to figure out the cost here.
I guess it intrigues Kaiser a little bit, and he'll actually stay there and talk to Mankari just to get his mind off things, and asking a little bit more about how the Horde directly relates to his power in relation.
As he'll give you... actually, what's your dragon lore proficiency?
Dahak lore 27 plus 1. It's trained.
Trained. He'll essentially, we'll say, since the hawk is a dragon, he will give you expert in dragon lore, as you're able to just absorb all the information he starts giving you. Because this does take the day,
Right.
to cast. So let me see. So 75 times. So the base cost is 1,000. So this would cost 20,000 gold to cast.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Hey, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yum, yum, yum. A good thing you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Sponsored
Yeah,
by
it is.
Mankari. With that, go ahead and roll me that religion check, Dama.
Oh my goodness.
To bring
Sorry,
back
Mikari, we blew it. Can we get some more gold?
Feyenla, as you attempt to resurrect Feyenla.
All right, here
What's-
we go. Oh, that's good.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
As you succeed, the DC is 49.
Ooh.
So, I'm not 49. It's 44.
45.
44.
Oh,
It's a crit.
great.
That is a crit success. As
She's immortal.
she is now a demigod. No, as she wakes up, I want her body. Let me see. In the chat, make a perception check.
Ah.
Oh.
Huh. Why did only one person's...
I did mine through the chat. I don't know what happened.
Sorry.
No,
What?
mine
Hold on,
was not the check.
Let me,
Mhm.
Yeah, hold on. We're
I didn't see-
all... That was strange. Okay, so I see Kaiser's, and Naoma's. Is that what everyone's seeing? So yeah, Dama and
I see
Bulat.
Randy.
All right,
Yeah.
I got
I
41.
see Randy's. Oh, that's a religion. My bad.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
religion.
just rolled it literally just
yeah,
now.
And Bulat, give me a perception check just manually. I don't know what the hell that was.
Okay.
That's strange. As Bulat is literally the only one to catch it. You hear someone trying to hide tears of joy in the chamber in which you're resurrecting her. As Bulat, you hear Ithara crying in the corner, like hiding amongst the crowd of casters.
Yeah.
Do you address it or no?
No, I don't.
Okay. And as you catch sight of her and you look in her direction for but a moment, she realizes that you're looking at her, and you see her do the turnaround cape thing over the shoulder as she disappears into the shadows. And no one else is aware. As Ithara wakes up in the appearance of Terrant Lara. And she looks shocked seeing Dama standing above her for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Welcome
She's
back.
And you see her kind of jump back and forth real quick, trying to figure out where she is. She has no idea where she is, obviously. Well, no, she would know where she is as she goes, obviously something went wrong.
Just a tad, yes.
You brought me back after... You must know, if you're here, you know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And she turns around to see you, and she's like, okay, what is it you want? As she seems distrusting for obvious reasons.
We don't want anything. We were requested to bring you back.
As she looks very confused. By whom?
We were requested by Norgaber.
Oh yeah, you know everything. Okay.
Yeah, now, undisguise yourself.
As you see her, literally in 3 actions in 6 seconds, you see her just kind of make these strange, almost horror movie-like jagged movements as she looks exactly like Ithara.
Well,
I hope you know it was nothing personal. A job's a job.
heard that before.
Yep.
I'm sure you have. Although, Bulat, may I, speak with you off to the side for but a moment?
Anything you got to say to me, you can say in front of my friends.
All right. As you see her, take a moment to what looks like muster up courage. You're the first and only client in over 500 years that I actually wanted to pursue emotionally. Take that as you will. I don't expect you to believe me or anything. Just know that I did. It was hard not to cross the line of being emotionally compromised with you. I actually felt like there could have been something. I'll leave it at that.
It wouldn't have mattered if the whole thing was built on a lie.
I know. I know. And you see her kind of slowly snapping back into character. Well, why bring me back? For what end? Or to what end?
To redeem Leshka Drolek. It's the only way that she can get out of this contract. Once she's out the contract. Yeah.
After everything she's done, there's a chance for redemption? You have quite the faith in whomever you believe in. But, I mean, if you're able to bring me back, as she looks to Dama, I guess your faith is not misplaced.
It never is.
Well, am I free to go, or are you going to hold me here?
You're not a hostage.
Thank you, and good luck to all of you, and good luck redeeming Leshka. As she tries to not make eye contact with you guys anymore, she slowly turns and walks away out of the temple. As we'll say, it's the... Oh, nope, not the next day. Whoops. Let's go back a day. Whoopsie. Give me 1 second. I jump forward in time here. Whoops, no. As it's 8 p.m. at this point in time. 8 p.m. 18th of Saranith, 4720. As it is the evening, the sun has set, and you guys can see the night sky outside of the temple windows.
Who's all here? Is it just a group of us?
Well, we'll say it's just the group, as the secondary casters have left.
All right. Now that we're alone, I'm gonna go ahead. Which one would you want to speak to first, Bull? Norgaber or Shaylin?
Let's speak to our grandmother.
All right. And, would you call her name?
You could. I'll allow you guys to make a religion check to try and summon her presence.
Well, how about we do a performance?
I'll lower the religion check drastically. And you can use performance instead. Or you can use religion or performance. Either way. Or your art lore. Up to you.
Gotcha. I'll use my art lore. And,
performance.
Okay.
I guess Kaiser wouldn't set up in Atzel and all that. He'd more so just like, make painting motions, his hands in the air.
Okay.
And Bull will play a quick tune.
Okay. All right, so you guys succeed. DC is 39. As you feel... And are you doing this with the group?
Yeah.
Or just the two of you?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Group.
I mean, is it? Do you the two of you want an audience, or are you okay with the party also having an audience?
Yeah, we're fine. Fine
Okay.
with the group having a.
All right
As long
then.
as he shows up.
Okay. As you feel, or how I put this, you see, a woman enter the temple that looks like a commoner, and in decent, like just commoner's clothes, and she just has a very plain appearance, short brown hair, looks like a fisher. Smells like fish from a distance, but as she gets closer, all of a sudden the scent dissipates, and she is but a vessel for Shaylin to speak through her. As she says, "You called?"
Yeah.
And her voice is beautiful, as you remember, although the beauty may have faded for some of you.
Why didn't you tell us?
You
Or
know
was that
that
something you couldn't intervene?
you know we cannot intervene. You know better than that. Norgabur played a dirty, dirty trick and worked around a technicality I did not consider when forging that contract. Not really my forte.
Right. Well, we get rid of Leshka's contract. Would you forgive her?
And how would you go about doing that? As she seems to not know about the deal that Dama has with Sarenrae.
Dama, or Kaiser explains it for Dama, just because he assumes it sounds a little bit sweeter coming from him. The intricacies of the deals. And he also explains that he spoke with a Norgabur, or it was revealed to him by Norgabur. I guess without her knowing, because he's so good at being secretive.
I mean, this is kind of his job.
Yeah. He tells her, Sarenrae has agreed to assist Dama in helping us get rid of this little contract that Norgabur has with her. It's a big mistake, but at the end of the day, mistakes or accidents. I guess it wasn't an accident, but you know what I mean. It's a dumb mistake. No one deserves to suffer for eternity. I don't think she's past the point of no return.
Think she
Maybe.
learned her lesson.
Yeah. What Bull said.
This is a very unexpected outcome from both of you. She looks to Kaiser and Bula. But a welcome one. Although I am curious to hear an outsider's perspective. What would the two of you do if you could even begin to imagine yourself in this situation? And she'll address Dama first. Would you take vengeance?
On who?
Your mother, knowing that you could become a replacement in heaven?
No.
And what about you? She looks to Naoma. Knowing everything that she put him through, would you be able to seek forgiveness?
It's a rather difficult question. Hard for me to fathom everything that she's put Kaiser through. While I respect and have come to agree with his decision to redeem her, it'd be difficult for me to say I would do the same. For that, I could say Kaiser would be a better man than me, but I'd like to think I could make that same decision.
That's noble of you. All right. I'm willing to revoke my contract with Norgaber, should he agree, or should Sarenrae allow for her redemption. I will revoke my contract.
We can just call him here and get this done with, right?
Well, Sarenrae also needs to be convinced, no?
Right. Dama,
Yes.
could
Make
you...
a religion check to summon Sarenrae.
Let's just say something Norgaber, Mike. Do I gotta?
Not me, please.
Ooh,
With
17.
ease,
So
you
3.
you meditate deeply, but for a moment. As you all see another commoner as a vessel enter the cathedral. And not even moments later, you see a hooded man walk in behind. Well, we're all here. She goes, oh, I love him. Isn't he just a joy to be around? Says Sarenrae.
Well, I think we all are understanding of what's going on here. Leshka Drolek, if Sarenrae permits it, is going to drop her contract. We've done your bidding. Speaking to Norgber.
Mm-hmm. And he nods. As the divine
sure you're
balance
honored.
has been restored. I know you feel it. And Sarenrae goes, yes, I hate to admit it. You would bring back such evil into this world to redeem someone who's done such ill deeds to not only you, but to many before you. You really do believe she's redeemable, don't you?
Absolutely.
And what about you, Dama?
Everyone's redeemable, just given the chance.
All right, Dama. It is time to make the most crucial diplomacy check you've ever made. The one who gave you the bone of diplomacy against Sarenrae. You may use a hero point because your DC is 55.
Can I please aid?
Absolutely.
Right.
Holy shit. Okay. I'm going to hero point this because.
Sorry, 54. Excuse me. 54.
Okay, I was saying, holy fuck. Still hero
That's
point
not
this.
that much better.
No, it's not.
Oh,
So.
No, that's okay. That's a 43
+1?
is a no, because DC for it's a critical success for aid because aid check is 20. So that's a +4 because you're legendary.
okay.
I am.
It's +4. No, he is in.
Okay, I was saying,
diplomacy.
no, I'm not. All right, let me add that to the check. Okay. And again, hero point, just in case.
Oh, there it is.
Shit.
He did it, dude.
Close to that one. You all saw it.
That's technically a 70.
Critical.
That's technically a 70, the one and only time you may see it, folks. A 70 diplomacy. What do you say to her to convince her? Like, what would be the final statement?
To not murder someone, or like
To redeem Leshka. Like why she should drop the like why she should allow Leshka to be redeemed, because essentially what Sarenrae started doing is listing off all the reasons she shouldn't be redeemed, and you're basically you're pretty much the defendant to Leshka Drolek in a court case right now.
oh, fantastic! I'm fighting God. Let's go. All right, again, God damn it! Hold on, I need some grease in my hair then.
Right.
All right, again, these are all very valid reasons, but the beauty of redemption is you offer it, and if they seek it of their own free will, they can pursue it. It's not brief. It's not quick. It's a long and incredibly arduous journey. Because if they accept this right now and you say yes, not everything's going to be forgiven. They have to bear their weight, their mistakes for them until the end of time, until they forgive themselves and others forgive them as well.
As she gets really heated with you, like she's trying to provoke you this entire time. And like she's getting louder and louder. And she's like, what about this? And what about this? And she keeps like counterpointing you until you finally deliver that final stanza. And all of a sudden you see her snap into this very calm state. And she places her hand on your shoulder. I knew I chose the right one. To have
Was there any doubt?
As it gets very odd for everyone else, because like she was just pretty much like yelling at him at some points, and like.
Oh, I assume she just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
She was trying to like literally crack you. She was trying to make you crack, and you stood your ground. And she smiles and laughs, and even Shaylin is like, "The fuck's wrong with you?" kind of look. I've chosen her to be redeemed then. In my eyes. I will decree it now. Leshka Drolek, you have been redeemed. And you hear like the whole cathedral you're in. Redeemed, 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 redeemed. As it echoes out for what feels like 30 to 40 seconds. And Leshka slowly walks into the cathedral. In her natural form, she's not in the disguise she's usually in that she's not in the captain of the guard's disguise. She's walking in, and she is in she's in her Norgabur kind of outfit, and you see it slowly start to decay and glow white, as if being cleansed of a disease. You see your mother's face actually look like it has life in it, as she slowly approaches Kaiser and Bulat, parting Norgabur and Sarenrae and Shaylin off to the side, not even giving them eye contact. As she reaches out her hand to each of you, gowned in white. Not over the top, just very simple white robes. And she holds up a hand to each of you. And you can tell she wants you to put one of your hands in her hand. And kind of form like a triangle between the three of you.
Kaiser, hesitant at first, reluctantly grabs her hand and just waits.
And Bull, seeing that Kaiser did it, he follows suit.
As you guys watch Leshka join hands with Kaiser and Bulat, it's one of those kind of things where you look away and then look back. The deities are gone. You hear a tear, or you see a tear come down Leshka's face. Everybody make perception checks.
$44. Yes.
Everybody's gonna roll. Dude, is everyone gonna roll bombs? Let's go. Everyone rolls bombs. You all succeed. And Naomi, you critically succeed. Those elven eyes, bro. As we'll say, Naomi, you see it first. You see her body beginning, like you feel a breeze in the cathedral as you see what starts with her ankles slowly start to break apart like ash in the wind. And let me look at these checks. As Bulat and Kaiser, you feel a warmth you wish you could have felt your whole life. It's like the embrace of a mother holding an infant. As you actually feel a connection with your mother. And it's almost like you can't fight it off. You want to fight it off. But it's something, the bond that a mother forms with a child is something that is unbreakable, even with all this dark intent. You still can't outrun love. And she tells you, or she says, I should say, she slowly raises her head and says, I don't know how I'll ever be able to make up for all the misdeeds I've committed. But I will be eternally grateful or I am eternally grateful that you even considered giving me the chance. I love you. And I know you might not be ready to say that back, but I only hope that one day you will be. As you feel the ashes and her essence escape into the wind, as her body literally breaks apart like ash scattering to the winds, as you feel her essence leave this plane. As Leshka Drolek is no more. And with that, that's where we're going to end this session. We'll see you guys in the next one. Say bye-bye.
Adios.
Peace out.
See you.
Bye.
All right, banter has begun for session 73.
Is that really this session?
Listen.
No, not for the night. That's just for because I chop these up now. So,
Okay.
So they're not as long. No, God, no.
Okay.
Yes.
I was about to say,
He's
man.
He's gonna blue ball us for weeks
No,
now.
no, man, no.
Nah, that's
I can't believe that actually fucking works.
right.
All right.
Man,
No. To be fair, Kaiser, you could have said, no, fuck her. She fucked with us our entire lives. I'm killing the bitch. I'm like, okay.
it seems
Just
too
food.
easy. It's too easy to
There's
be
no
bad.
challenge in this.
Yeah.
It's too easy to be bad.
So easy to be bad, man.
But it costs $0 to be nice.
Yeah.
No, I feel like
I mean, technically, that wasn't cheap. You know,
that honestly wasn't.
But we didn't pay for it.
20,000 gold, bro.
Yeah.
No, honestly, Kaiser still stays in his neutral state. There's a lot of confusion going on in his mind. But because of, I feel like he's good natured at heart. It's more so towards the good alignment. He would be able to I don't think anyone with the upbringing that he's had, at least, is willing to kill their mom for power.
Yeah.
Not unless with his brother. Like,
Right.
that's pretty devious. That's devious as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, I mean, yeah, she definitely could have redeemed herself. If you want to do something, you're gonna do it. So
Yeah.
he definitely still doesn't trust people.
Oh,
But,
sure. I don't expect this to be like, oh, Kaiser's great now. You know, it's like, no.
There's
Mental scars.
mental scars, yeah. Mental scars there. A lack of trust. It's like funny because whenever they were talking about like faith, I was like, you gotta have trust to have faith. And Kaiser's all out of that.
Mm.
Yeah. Bull feels good. Well, not because he feels good for himself, really, to be honest with you. He feels like he feels good because he got to prove like your disgraced son in your eyes is one of the ones who end up freeing you, you know? So it's like so
The slave became the master of her fate.
exactly. There you go. Pretty much, yeah.
That shit went deep. Let's go.
That was deep. By the way, man, everybody deserves an Oscar. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves an Oscar. Come on, man. That was pretty good role play.
Everybody's feeling it, man. Everybody's
Yeah.
fucking feeling it.
All right. Y'all want a 5 or 10 minute break? Y'all ready to go straight into it?
I'm ready, man.
I'm ready too.
Go.
Yeah.
It's good.
Just check my water. Yeah, I'm good.